Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well today. Are you looking for a fun, fast-paced rogue build that just speeds through content and look no further than the Imbuement Twisting Blades Rogue? This Twisting Blades Rogue build focuses on using imbuements to maximize damage in any situation. Poison Imbuement absolutely decimates bosses, often poisoning them for most, if not all, of their health. And Shadow Imbuement gives these insane explosion chains that just feel so satisfying. The build and paragon I use is on the screen currently, as well as in the D4 planner below. There are a few optional changes like using Poison Trap or Dark Shroud over Concealment, or changing a few passives around. Definitely tweak this build to suit you. I use things like 1 point in Consuming Shadows just to help a little bit with the energy regeneration. I use 3 points in the Chill increased damage effects because I have the Pentient Greaves. Precision Imbuement isn't particularly needed. You can get away with not using it. So there's a whole load of things that you can do. The Paragon tree uses the glyph Closer in the first square, Exploit Weakness with the glyph Control in the second square, Cheap Shot with the glyph Combat in the third square, No Witnesses, albeit we don't actually take that legendary node, with the glyph Exploit in the fourth square. Now this tree was redone for me at level 100, and you may not use it in this order or do it in this order as you're leveling up. On screen, you can see the stats I suggest for each of these items. Again, you can also see these in the D4 planner that will be in the description. These are just what I've gone with, and of course you can tweak these to be way more tanky or do way more damage depending on what you want. This is just the balance that I found worked for me personally. On screen is a screenshot of the D4 planner where I show you which aspects I'm currently using. It's what I found best for me. You may want to change these as and when you suit, and I will put some suggestions in the planner. Now, I've sped this footage up a little bit, but I wanted to talk to you briefly about the gameplay. How does it work? What does the build intend to do? So, my goal with this, and I'll talk through each of the skills as well. Shadow Step is your unstoppable and your mobility skill. You can go over walls with this as long as you have something you can target. It's so good. Once you get used to using this skill, you'll really miss not having it ever again, especially on any of the classes. Concealment I use as another unstoppable breaker. It also gives me a guaranteed critical strike on my first hit, which I use paired with Poison Imbuement or Shadow Imbuement to quickly blow up packs. One of the aspects that we are using gives you like a imbuement style effect on use when you pop your imbuement. So as an example, if I pop my Shadow Imbuement, it will apply Shadow Imbuement to everything that I'm around and do a little bit of damage. I can use this with Concealment to guarantee that all of those are going to crit and do quite significant damage. I can very quickly blow up packs like this. And you see me during this clip towards the end of it using Poison Imbuement with Concealment to very quickly dispatch like mini bosses and bosses. Poison Imbuement is the one that we're going to stack ranks in. It does the most damage. It actually scales the best as well from what I've seen. Shadow Imbuement doesn't scale particularly well, and most of the stuff you're going to kill, because it's based on your damage in terms of like the Twisting Blades damage, you are better off scaling that damage than scaling Shadow Imbuement. From my testing, I may be wrong. Feel free to correct me otherwise. Obviously, we are using then Puncture and Twisting Blades. Puncture because it's just nice, fast, applies some vulnerability. It's medium range, so I don't have to stand in melee. I'll be honest, I very rarely use it. I use it more as a way to apply the 20% damage reduction from the aspects. Every now and again, I'll throw one or two out just to help my energy. But as you can see, I actually don't often have energy issues unless I'm on like a single fight for a long time. But you can see, we're about to decimate the boss. Hopefully you guys have noticed, but I tried something different with this video in terms of the editing style. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you do like it, this will kind of be my style for build videos going forward. But yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Goodbye.